I think we're live. I thought when it was live, the chat would be not superimposed. I thought they did a thing where the chat could be put on the side of the screen. Is this? Huh. That's too bad. I thought the way it was going to be on YouTube now is that when you stream from your phone, they would not superimpose the chat and it would be in the corner and on the side, but I guess that's not the case. Well, anyways, hello everybody. I'm going to open this up on my iPad so I can see better what you guys are all saying. That's what I'm going to do. Open this up on my I can hear myself. Okay, let me look at my iPad. I'm looking at my iPad. I'm not ignoring you. We have Sarah is moderating. Hello, Sarah. We got Madison in binary power. Gigi. Manrozola. Sharon Heberling is here. Yeah, I'm warm. Wendy Knutson. See, Michelle Sparks is here. Gringo is here. Hang on. Jennifer Herring, Rascally Rabbit. Team Trying. Team Trying is going to get timed out right now because Team Trying is not behaving themselves. But I need to do it this way. Let me go back here. There we go. Jeffrey Epstein, sorry, Team Trying just got timed out. Canadian Girl Forever is here. Cesar Quintana. A Werewolf. When's Trends. Nemo Whatsy, Darren Markley, Kitten Duo, Gentastic. BZ, LT. Peppy the Frog, Geneva Beach, Rosina Lucibello. Do Your Duty RN, Sonic, Terry D24, Groovy Goose, Ursula Anderson, Anita Modalewski, Shaft, Rascally Rabbit, Krista Borden, Susan Louise, Kariba Guyan, Wendy Cerna, Ziggy, K Body, C. Michelle Sparks, Tony Del Monte, Linda Belk is modding too. Hello, Linda. Diamond Post, Rags UE, Tyler Fredrickson, GG, Carlos Rosa, Leia Sullivan, Twisted Timster, Namo Whatsy. No, I'm at my mom's place. I'm not at the new place yet. I'm at my mom's place right now. Callie Voltaire, Darth Tater, Breaker, Peppy, Rascally Rabbit. I'm repeating some names. Groovy Goose, Zombie Carrots, Dave Moss, Hannikin, Joanne Schlicker, Dustin O, Mark G, Terry. I wouldn't say I'm well rested. Hey, Al Bow is here. Good to see Al Bow. Rob Van Roy, Jacob Mosley, Andrew Broadwater, Dallas Alice, Debbie Ballone. No, my mom doesn't usually watch stuff live. If I send her a link, she'll watch something. Carlos Rosa, Miss Pac-Man, Ann Fitzgerald, Rebecca Ellis. Mark French, Tim Parker. Josh C is here. Josh C is just dropping in. I was messaging a little with Josh C. I'm going to see Josh C once I'm all moved in. Good to see you, Josh Z. Susie is watching from Australia. Arizona jumper. CC cat. Take 7. Glastronaut. Oh, that's so... Lark Sporadic, I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't done anything. But thank you, Lark Sporadic. That's so kind of you. Thanks so much, Lark Sporadic. Very nice of Lark. Thanks for the sticker. For the Mr. Perfect sticker. Thank you. Very kind of you. Judy Kerr is here. New in town. Tony, I honestly have not even had time to look at the article. That's what it's been that busy. But Tony, once I look at it, and I'm streaming from my computer, we'll talk about it on the air. We have to just wait until I get to it. But thanks for sending me the link. It's on Tony, it's on my to-do list. Believe me. Animated Adventure says, I think this is the first time I've seen you with stubbly face, you feeling all right. So the fact that I have some stubble means I'm not feeling okay? Is the idea that I'm so sick that I can't even get the energy to shave? Is that what it is? Wow, he must be sick. He doesn't have the energy to shave. That'd be pretty sick. I mean, that'd be very worrying. If that was the reason I hadn't shaved, because I was sick, I'd be really sick. So, Mark G says, I have a full beard, so by that logic, I'm near death. Susan Louise is here. Kim Hayes is here. Kim was watching old streams. Oh, that's nice of you, Kim. Doreen Weir. Weather was nice today. Weather was like 65 degrees today. It was lovely. Sonic says, symptoms include nausea, fatigue, fever, beard growth. Bogey is here. Yeah, moving is time consuming. I've had some other stuff going on this week too, which I'll tell you about too, which has been, it's even been even busier. I was over at the place today doing unloading boxes. Al says, I get lazy about shaving and end up not for 2 weeks, even though I prefer being clean shaven. Andrew was watching some old streams. Nice, nice. Tracy Johnson is here. Beezy is here. Mystery Christie is here. Terry D24 is here. Michael McGuire is here. Michael says, sometimes it's nice to take a break from shaving. He's in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, hi, Bacon says, I haven't shaved in 4 years. Karen Griswold is here. Anointed Prayers is here. Karen Lee. Shocked Kitten. Reggie. No, I have a razor here. I can shave. Alder made this. I've been wanting to. What? How is the? I'm on the Wi-Fi here, so hopefully the signal's okay. I'm on the Wi-Fi. So I'm sorry if it isn't, but hopefully you can see me all right and hear me all right. But I'm just on my phone. I'm not on the computer. Beth says, let me know. I'll send you some beard products. I don't think I'm growing a beard. People are saying they can hear okay. 0 buffering. Okay, that's good. For some reason at my mom's house, the cell phone signal is like really bad. It's not bad everywhere in the town. It's like bad at this house. I talked to Verizon about it and they said, oh, the signal there is not as good as we'd like it to be. But they didn't say they could do anything about it. Dark Tater says the quality is good. Hetty is here, Hetty Silovitz. Then the Wi-Fi, it's like the Wi-Fi is upstairs. And my mom doesn't have like a Wi-Fi extender because she doesn't really use Wi-Fi. So I'm downstairs now. So hopefully hopefully it goes okay. I haven't had a problem so far. Ken Rowe is here. Pam Hoffman is here. William Featherston is here from Houston. He's going to Cozumel. Nice. Daniel is listening in his semi-truck. Very nice. I don't know if is Daniel a truck driver? Darth Tater, the thing is, she doesn't really need anything. You know, it is. I should look into getting the Wi-Fi. I should look into that for her. She's never on Wi-Fi, so she doesn't need a Wi-Fi extender because she doesn't use Wi-Fi at all. Where a Wi-Fi extender might be good though is if, like when we visit her, it's good to have better Wi-Fi downstairs. But she doesn't like her stuff getting messed with. So I'll look into it, but it's not really anything that she needs. Hello, Gringo. Stuart Honest is here in Scotland at 3:23 a.m. Yeah, the dog is here. The dog's not here right in this room, but the dog is here. Oh, thank you, buddy. I haven't done anything yet. Thank you so much, buddy. Buddy T3440. Am I seeing the T right? No, 13. I thought the T was wrong. 13440. That's what it is. 13440. Sorry. Jenny Lassiter is here. I was talking to my mom about which post office I should get the post office box at. There's a couple equidistant post offices. So that's on my next week list. The next week list, one of the items in the next week's list is getting my new post office box so I can get packages. Do I miss Orlando yet? No, I'm so focused on the move. Tony is DVRing All Elite Wrestling just to be in the chat tonight. Good to see you, Tony. JMJ Mayrose Day is here. Mississippi is here. Jake from State Farm is here. Denise Hahn is here. Okay, so I'm going to catch everybody up on what's been going on. Man, we streamed, I think, 3 days ago. Denise, thank you for trying. I appreciate that, Denise. Carbon Forms is here. Pamela Vining is here. From Cornwall. Ontario, is it? Joanne Flicker. No, my mom has a dog. I don't have a dog. My mom has a dog. Paul Truen is here from Canada. Cynthia Cruz. Oh, it's good to see everyone. Thanks folks for tuning in and joining the chat. I'll have an update for you. I'm gonna let give people a couple more minutes to join up, and then I'll give an update on what's happening. I think there is a Cornwall, Ontario. Linda says there's a Cornwall in the UK. I don't know where that person is. Al, I'd love to get a pet at some point, but I can't really do it with this job. It would just probably get in the way. But one day I'd like to. Platt Chap is here. Gordon Gott is here. John Stevens Bayer is here. Oh, Sherilyn Carstensen, that's so kind of you. I haven't even done anything yet. Glad you're settling in. Hope the rest is smooth. Thank you, Geraldine. That's so nice of you. Geraldine Carstensen. I hope the Lurkers Lounge move is going okay, too. Thank you so much, Geraldine. Very nice of you. Fireside Coffee is here. Mystic Hermit is here. Oh, I think the dog's coming back right now. My mom was just walking the dog before he went to bed, so they just came back. Teresa Fowler is here. Starfire 3 is here. Oh, the dog just came in. He just came in. Hi, Perry. Now he's going to go to bed. Have a good night. Are you going up? Yeah. All right. My mom. I was just waving to my mom. She just came in with the dog. The dog normally goes to sleep earlier than this.
Go get your cookie.
We'll probably have Perry on a stream at some point. We already did a stream with Perry. Last time I was here, we did it. Go look up Perry on this channel. You'll see the stream. He's confused. He thinks he's going to stay up till midnight. Yep. Breaker is here. Doug says there is a Cornwall, Ontario. Paper City Gamer Jeff is in Boston at the Seaport at the New Hominy Hotel. Very nice. Yeah, Terry, I have that part of the move there's a whole update on that. Maybe we'll get to that at some point tonight about how everything arrived. I got to get to all the moving update stuff. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mystery Christie. Mystery Christie says, April showers bring Mayflowers. Do you know what Mayflowers bring? No, I do not. Is it the Pilgrims or something? Is it a joke? Thank you, Mystery Christie. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the car's here. The car's been here since like Monday or Tuesday. Car is working fine. Josh C. says, Perry is awesome. I hope I'm recognized the next time I come over. I hope so too. Sharon Williams is here. Erica is here. Erica the pharmacist is here. Diego Tarango is here. Thanks again, Sarah and Linda, for moderating. Sarah says, Mayflowers bring allergies. Okay, so let me get you updated on the move situation. So I am still moving into the new place, but there's definite progress being made. Yesterday, I got the internet installed, which I posted about it on Lookner channel Twitter. So the internet is working at the new place. That's good. And today, I got the furniture like arranged. Not that I have that much furniture, but I had to like arrange the stuff. So I kind of figured out where everything's going. And so now I'm in the process of like just unloading boxes and figuring out where to put everything. So it's certainly progressing. Um, hey, Gary Hammonds is here. Saranya is here. AJ's modding too. Thank you, AJ. So I got like my book. We also have Dominic DeMarco is here, and Gail Lynn. So like my books are unpacked. I got some of my clothes unpacked. I unpacked the rest of my clothes. There's a bunch of stuff like I had in closets in the other place, like extra towels and stuff. And I got to figure that out where I'm putting all of this stuff. It's just sitting in the boxes. So there's that. The treadmill is not assembled yet. I got to have somebody come over and assemble the treadmill next week. The TV is not the TV is not up yet because I need my brother's going to come over tomorrow and help me, the big TV, get that out of the box and put that up. So I would say if 2 or 3 more days of getting stuff out of boxes, I should be good to go. But I made some good progress. Made some good progress the last 2 days. Yeah, as Sarah says, it's a huge plus to not have to be there until I'm unpacked. Because otherwise I would just be there surrounded by all these boxes. So that's been a big plus. Oh, thank you, Painting Services by Steve. Thank you, Painting Services by Steve. So kind of you. Thank you. So that's, again, the update. Oh, the studio is not set up yet. The studio is not set up. There's internet in the studio. The equipment is there, but that's going to be that's probably going to be, in 2 or 3 days, I'll set up the studio. But it's not, again, early next week is I'll set up the studio. But it's getting there. Everything's getting there. I also had to spend some time today. My 2 dressers and my bookcase, the backing had been coming off of them. So I got some nails from the hardware store and nailed in the back, and now they're all good to go. I have a new computer here to put in the studio. I haven't even opened the computer yet. Paula Faust is here. Lady Edith is here. Bill P is here. Maritza is here. Thanks for spreading the word about the channels, Maritza. Nick Van Sickle is here. All right, so that's update number 1. Is that things are progressing. I mean, the internet just got there yesterday. Plaid Jeb, I got kind of a computer with good specs because I want to. Someone told me years ago. They said if you're buying a new computer, if the better specs you can get, the longer it'll last. And I found that to be true. And so, especially if it's something I'm going to be using for work, I try to spec it up. I mean, I don't bling it out and stuff. I don't go for the LED lights and stuff, but it should be good. It should be an improvement on what I had. But we'll see when I actually open the box and start it out. So my estimate for like when the studio will be set up is early next week, sometime early next week. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, Terry, there was one computer I needed to replace. All right, so that's update, again, that's update number 1. I'll probably start staying there full time in like 2 or 3 days. I need 2 or 3 days to, if I had to stay there, I could, but I really want to get kind of things set up. So I would say 2 to 3 days, I should be able to start staying there full time. I haven't met any neighbors yet. I'm sure I will. Paul R. is here. Thomas H. is here. We'll see. I have no idea, Thomas. We'll see. Lynn Moore is here. Helen Callie is here. Now, something else that's been going on is the last 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, it's not a college reunion, but there's this thing that happens every so often where some of my college friends, without getting into too much unnecessary detail, there was like a college reunion type thing that was going on the last couple days. And I just found out it was going on when I got back. I found out early this week it was going on. So I spent some time Wednesday and Thursday doing that, which was good to be able to do. I'll tell you a little about it actually, because it conveys what the thing is and why I think it's important to do it. So it's when I was in college, I was on this humor magazine, the Harvard Lampoon, and it's a humor magazine, but it also is like an organization where people in the organization are pretty close. I mean, a lot of my best friends I made still now are from that organization. So kind of a cool thing they do is they, when they have new members, like undergraduates get elected to the organization, they bring back, graduates will come back. And it's really fun for the undergraduates because they get to see all these people. They're like, what are all these adults doing here? And it really gives them a sense of the continuity of the organization, of the magazine. And then for the graduates, it's also fun because you get to see other people that you haven't seen in a while, in addition to seeing the new people. So that happened to be going on Wednesday and Thursday. And I hadn't been able to go for a while because I hadn't been in town for a while. So I decided to go over there. So I was there late Wednesday and Thursday. But I think it's important to go. I mean, I enjoy going, but I also think it's important to go because when I was in college and I got on the magazine, it was really cool to have these graduates there. So I think they want people to come back. They want graduates to come back for this when they do this. So I thought it was important to go. And I ended up actually seeing a couple people from college who I knew from college who I hadn't seen forever. There was one woman who I went to college with who I had not seen since college. And she actually was there because her niece was actually getting on the magazine. So in addition to all the moving stuff, I was doing that as well. But that's a really good thing about being in Boston is that if I'm not in Boston, I can't go to that. So I just, being in Boston, I can. There was an event about a month ago where I couldn't go because I wasn't in Boston. There were all these friends of mine from college went. So, it's a definite positive about being here. Something is that I have college friends coming through town and I can catch them. So anyway, so that was the last 2 nights I was over there. In addition to all of the other craziness going on, that was going on. But it was cool. It was, it's good. No, it's not the hasty pudding. It's also neat for the graduates to, meet the undergrads, and there's a lot of, it's really not that much different of a place than it was when I was there, which is kind of cool. But it's kind of a nice thing to have you just different generations kind of all interact. So it's a fun thing. But yeah, so that again made things even busier. And then I also have been doing some family stuff too, because I haven't been back here in 6 months. I haven't been back here since Thanksgiving. So a couple days ago, I saw my one brother and my nieces, and his wife and my nieces, 2 of my nieces. So there's just been all this stuff going on. But I think by early next week, I should be moved into the new place, and things should be kind of a little more back to normal, I think. No, Terry, nobody at the Lampoon really knows really very few people know what I even do now. They're all doing their own thing. I don't think anyone who was at the Lampoon thing knew or cared what I was doing for work. Anyway, so it's been busy. Then tomorrow night, I'm supposed to go see. I haven't seen my other brother yet since I've been here, so I'm supposed to see him tomorrow night. Even if I weren't moving here, even if I had just come back to visit, it would be busy because I haven't been back in so long. And of course, I've been hanging out with my mom, which is great, and Perry. The Legos are in one of the boxes. I gotta take them out and see if my nieces want them. All right, so again, it's been very busy. I've had no time to do anything, and also I gotta say the last 2 there were 2 nights in a row where I got no sleep because one night it was, I think, Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday, I think I went to bed at 6:30 and I had to get up at 9 because the internet person was showing up or something. Oh, and remember also that the movers were delayed by a day. So the day the movers came, they came at 8. So I had to get up at 6:30 a.m., which for me just never happens. So yeah, all the sleep has been crazy this week, and the waking up hours and all of this stuff has been just crazy. So that's been going on as well. I had to get up early for the move and kind of early for the internet guy as well. 77 Pool Bob is here. Keisha Fowler is here. Wow, we haven't seen Keisha in a while. Good to see you. Hey, Lamar Watkins is also moderating. Thanks, Lamar. Zipper is here. Worm82. Julie. Yeah, the internet speed's great. It's fiber internet. It's fiber internet. I knew it. I wouldn't have moved here unless I could get fiber internet. Joe, I missed Florida. I mean, I like the weather in Florida, but it's nice here. I mean, even though it was like 65 today, but it's you get used to the colder, so so 65 seems warm. Like today was totally great weather today. It was 65 and sunny. Erica with the hearts is here. Kavit says not feeling well. It's so weird. Like you have some stubble and everybody thinks you're not feeling well. Why is this? Why does stubble convey to people not feeling well? I don't know. Like 5 people have said something like that. Walter Phillips is here. Sammy Boy is here. Cynthia Moon is here. Gary Eckert is here. I haven't even had time to work out. I think I've worked out. I went for a run 1 time since I've been here. That's how busy I am. Because I really don't like not working out, but haven't had time. Haven't had time. That's why I haven't streamed. That's why I haven't been on this channel. I've been on this channel 1 time before this week. That's why I've had no time. Rita is here. Rita says stubble means deferment of self-care, but in reality, not shaving my legs means I am giving myself some time off and self-care. Thank you, Rita. Josh says, I work from home. Shaving is a 2 to 3 times a week thing for me. Erica says she has allergies. She doesn't feel great, but she does not have stubble. So we'll do, I bet early to mid next week, we'll do a stream from the new place. Yes, Andrew, my passport did come. My passport, I mailed it to here. It is here. It came out fine. Sean TV is here. Sean says, I feel like I should shave now. Sean is here as well. So I'll give you an update about the specific move. I'm going to tell you about some updated stuff about the move itself. Another good thing, a good thing about having a place to stay that's not the place you're moving to is, like, if I were there, I would just be wanting to unpack all the boxes at once. And I don't think that's really a good thing. I think you got to take breaks. So being here, being in my mom's house lets me take some breaks. Like today I went over there and I worked for a number of hours. Then I was just like, that's it, I'm leaving. And so, and you take a break, you don't think about it. Then when I go back, I have I'm more fresh. And I'm more efficient when I go back. So I've been doing it in chunks. It's so overwhelming when all your stuff gets there. When all your stuff gets there and you're sitting looking around at all the stuff and it's so depressing. But you just got to do a little bit by little bit. You got to break it down into smaller tasks. Yeah, see, Michelle says, Sparks says, no burnout. Yeah, Josh says it's like the best of all situations. Keep it going. You have options. You know, it's the one thing is I'm getting held up by there's the closet situation and storage situation is different. There's storage there, but it's different. So for example, there's no in the kitchen and in the bathroom there's actually shelves on the wall in the bathroom, but there's no cabinet under the sink. So in Orlando, I was keeping a bunch of stuff in the cabinet under the sink. So now I have to figure out where do I keep the stuff that was in the cabinet under the sink. Similarly, there was a linen closet in the bathroom in Orlando. My new place has closets, but there's no linen closet in the bathroom. So I have to figure out where do I keep the stuff that I was keeping. You know what I'm saying? They both have closet space, but it's not the exact same closet space. So tomorrow, a big part of what I'm doing is trying to figure out where I'm keeping everything. Rosina said, that happened to me in my recent apartment. Susie says, I moved many times, and once it was midnight, and I was exhausted and still wanted to polish the benches. My hubby said, go to bed. Yeah, it's good to take a break. Walter, I'm not far outside of Boston. I'm in a suburb outside of Boston. Someone asked how the space is. I'll be getting more space in 3 months because I'm kind of I'm in one half of the place now of the house, but the other people are leaving. But it's at least as big, but it also, a nice thing about the place I'm in now is there's more rooms. There's 2 bedrooms, not 1 bedroom. And I'm keeping my bed in one of the bedrooms. Yeah, I'll eventually be able to show it to you. Yeah, the apartment is close to my brothers and my mom, which is great. Which is great. Then I got to do stuff like I normally in the studio, I hang like a comforter on the wall, which really helps dampen the sound. And like I haven't had any time to do that. So that's going to be something for like after I've done the other stuff, I'll deal with that. Good night. Oh, good. Good. My mom is happy because the Red Sox won. No, I'm not sharing space right now. I'm in my own apartment right now. I don't have roommates. It's a duplex. Hang on 1 second here. Give me 1 sec. I do need to do just a quick news check and make sure nothing insane is happening. I've been trying to keep up with the news while I'm here. I've just been so busy. I think we're okay. All right. Yeah, Denise, a friend of mine had suggested years ago putting up a comforter, and it really does help. You got to put it on, you got to put something on the wall opposite where you're talking. And it does really help. So like if I start streaming for Agenda Free TV and I don't have the comforter up, which very well could happen, it'll seem like echoey. The studio is smaller right now than it was in the last apartment, but hopefully that won't matter. Rita says, every day in the news is so insane right now that it takes something beyond insane to even be shook right now. Why don't I live with my mom? I don't think my mom would like me living here. Even if I wanted to, I don't think she wants me to be here. I think she wants her own place. Oh, was it fake Sean TV who was here? No. I guess the real Sean TV was not here. It was fake Sean TV. Bioluminescence Blue is here. LT is here. Amanda Blanchard is here. Perkman is here. Fortunately, I don't know how it's going to be because I haven't been there nonstop full time. I've spent a bunch of time over at the new place, unpacking. I'm hoping, again, knock on wood. Oh, Sean is here. Sean, did you see fake you was here? We had real and fake Sean here at the same time. There we go. Kavit is here. No, Kavit says, how much is the rent? Roughly speaking, I'm going to be paying, very roughly speaking, it'll be about the same as I was paying in Orlando, which is good, which is doable. That's a very rough, it's a very rough estimate for you. But I'm fine with that. Walter Phillips says, at least you'll have mass transit in the city. Yeah, they do have trains. My magnets are somewhere in my boxes. Oh, I have to write down. Hold on a second here. Hold on. One moment. What I was going to say, though, is, you know, who knows what happens. There's noise everywhere. But it's a kind of a quiet street. It's actually not a through. It's a pretty quiet street. So I'm hopeful that, you know, I spent the last few years living in cities, living in downtown areas. It's not that my last apartment was that noisy, but I'm hoping it gets kind of quiet. Like, there shouldn't be many sirens, put it that way, you know? No road plates, not at least right in front of me. So, you know, you never know what's going to happen, but maybe it'll be a little quieter. I moved because I wanted to be closer to family and friends, basically. Yeah, it'll be good to see like people like Josh C and my other friends in my family. Yeah, Rita, I did pack my foam. I haven't unpacked it. I haven't unpacked like any of the bathroom stuff yet. All right, so let me explain what happened with the movers. So I use these movers. Called bellhop. And I used them last time. I used them when I moved to Orlando, and it was such a great experience. They were awesome. They were fantastic. Everything was good. The movers were good. The communication was good. It was like you could check stuff online, and there was a person you could reach. So at all times. So I used them. So I wanted to use them again because I really liked them last time. Okay? So I used them again this time. Oh, thank you, MSU Kiwi, from the real MSU Kiwi from New Zealand. Thank you, MSU Kiwi. I appreciate that. So I used these movers again, and so that when they came, everything seemed fine when they came. They showed up on time in Orlando, and they were very nice, and they were very efficient. And so everything seemed fine. And then what happened is the stuff was supposed to get there on Monday, and I got a call on Sunday saying like, oh, we think the truck's not going to make it on Monday because the truck had a mechanical problem and it's getting fixed, which is fine, whatever. But then they said like, they said if it's late a day, like we'll basically take 10% off your move. So I was like, okay, that's nice of them. So the stuff showed up a day late, but I got 10% off the move. So fine, you know, again, it's an issue, but I had a place to. Oh, they also said they would have paid for me to stay in a hotel for a night, just so you know. But I didn't have to stay in a hotel, but they would have paid for me to stay in a hotel for a night. Okay, so anyways. But the problem is the stuff. So I show up. The movers show up. They show up and they're on time. And then when I get to the new place Tuesday morning, I meet this guy who's actually like, he's not even one of the movers. He's like one of the managers for Bellhop. Very nice guy. One of the Bellhop managers in the Boston area. So he came by kind of to check up what was going on. So they start moving the stuff in. and we start noticing some things. So I noticed that one of my rugs, the corner of one of my rugs and the corner of the rug pad are just soaking wet through and through. So I point that out to the manager guy, and he's like, "Oh, that's terrible. We got to get this rug out of here." So we put the rug out in the driveway. So, and then the stuff starts coming in, and I start noticing that certain things, there's problems with certain things. So, like my printer stand, just like a piece of wood was just like broken on it. My TV stand, my TV swivel stand was like really scraped badly. The white leather chair had all these stains on it. Okay. So what happened is two things happened. First of all, they were really cool about it. Like Mike, the manager guy, came up to me and he said, no, two guys came. The manager guy from the Boston area and the move supervisor both came up to me and they said, like, we really have to apologize for this. They said, first of all, they said the people in Florida packed it wrong. They said they packed the truck wrong. They didn't do something. They somehow didn't secure the stuff the way they were supposed to. And thus, some of the stuff was damaged because they packed it wrong. Okay, that's one thing that happened. The second problem is the truck somehow was driving through a rainstorm, and I guess it had a leak in the truck. So though the rug and the rug pad are ruined, I couldn't keep them because I was doing some research on this, and like rugs, if you get them wet, they can get moldy, and I can't have the rug in the house be moldy. So I had to throw out the big rug and the big rug pad. And then there was some water. Not everything was water damage, but there was a box I had full of some cables and some like power strips and stuff. And there was like a bunch of water in the box. Like I think it had been under the roof hole where the water was coming down. So basically, I talked to the moving company, and again, the manager on the scene and the supervisor both told the moving company. They sent pictures in and they documented this and they apologized to me. And I called the moving company, I called the coordinator person, they said, okay, so we're gonna send you a claim form and you gotta fill in this claim form and then we'll get into it. So they were very apologetic and nice. So I was waiting to fill out the claim form because I wanted to give it a couple days and look over everything. I think by tomorrow I'll be ready to fill in the claim form because I've seen everything. I've looked through all my stuff. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something else that like had been really damaged. So they give you 5 business days to fill out the claim form. So I'm gonna probably tomorrow once I've just looked over everything. I'm gonna fill out the claim form, and they said so. I don't know what they're gonna do about it, but again, it's not just that stuff got randomly damaged; it's that stuff got damaged because of their wrongdoing. But let me say this: the computers work, the monitors work. So there's plenty of stuff that works. I didn't notice anything wrong with my clothes. I didn't notice anything wrong with the bed. So I didn't see anything wrong with the treadmill. So I think it was like certain things, not everything. See, Michelle Sparks, I have to see with the electronics you're talking about are just these power strips, and I got to see if any of them don't work. But it wasn't like there was like my computer was in there. The UPS guy who I paid to pack my stuff, I think did a really good job because everything he packed seemed to have gotten there so far good. Callie Voltaire says you have some months to make additional claims if you had insurance because some damage takes time to be discovered. Yeah, but that's an insurance claim. That's not a claim. I mean, I have a deductible on my insurance, so what I want to do is get reimbursement from the moving company, not from my insurers. But again, I think I'll be able to say by like a day from now what the damages were. So we'll see. So I just have to keep you posted on that. But again, the two things that went wrong is the guys who packed it did something wrong in the packing. And again, multiple people from the company on the back end of the move told me this. They said, "Wow," they said the guys did not pack this the right way. And then again, I guess the truck had a leak in it. Yeah, I agree, Darren. If it's from their wrongdoing, they should just pay for the things uh, that they messed up. The most expensive, the biggest loss so far would be the rug and the rug pad. That rug it was a big rug. The big rug when I bought it was like $300 something, and I think the rug pad itself might have been $200 because it was a big rug. It's my biggest rug and my biggest rug pad. Now the other rugs were not wet though, so fortunately, I have not noticed any wetness in the other rugs, in the other rug pads. So I think it was like a specific spot in the truck that got wet. Yeah, I don't. It was a lot. It was a lot of that rug. Those two rugs, the rug and the rug pad, they were pretty wet, and a box was wet. But I haven't noticed other things. I didn't see wetness in other things, fortunately. Jeff says Mayflower broke my mom's piano. Was just like sorry. So with movers, normal moving, like you don't get a lot of insurance on. Like you have to. Oh, now if you have renter's insurance, it could cover your moving stuff, which mine did. But my guess is that what I'm hoping is it's one thing if stuff kind of breaks in the normal course of things. But this was a case where people from the moving company told me it was packed wrongly and there was a leak in the moving truck. Both of those things seem like they really messed up. So I'm hopeful that there's more than the normal it's like some sort of 20 cent per pound compensation or whatever it is. But it's weird though. It's again the move. I used them last time and the move was great. But I will say this. I will say this about them. They've been very good about like they were the ones. They both told they didn't. Again, two people from the moving company told me. They told me in Boston. They said we don't think this was packed right. So that's honest of them, So maybe if I used another moving company, they'd mess it up and they'd just say, "Oh, we don't know why it was messed up," And so they certainly have been very nice and communicative about the whole thing. And remember, when the stuff was a day late, they took 10% off my move. So they've been good to deal with. April says they should get you a new Persian rug. Do I have receipts? Yeah, I mean, the stuff I bought, like the rug, I can literally send them the receipt from the rug and the rug pad when I bought it. It's a lot of stuff is stuff like I bought off of Amazon. I think I got the rug and the rug pad off Amazon, so I have receipts. And photos too. Carbon forms. I'm not going to get into paying a professional rug cleaner, but also my understanding from the rugs is once they get wet, if you don't dry them pretty fast, there's a real risk of mold. And my landlord does not want a moldy rug in the apartment. Rita says, sounds like they've been forthcoming. I often find most people can handle the truth. It's the lies or blame that really blows things up. Yeah, I know. They've been good so far about dealing with it. So we'll see. I got to get this form to them, and then we'll see next week what they say. Luckily, the two computers I have opened work okay. And the monitors work okay. The two monitors I've opened work okay. And the bed seems to be in okay shape. So I will keep you posted on all of this. You know, if they make it right, then I don't care. If they make it right, then it's fine. Because if they make it right, I can just you know, they're just compensating me for what I lost. So if they end up making it right, then fine. Yes, the same company packed me and unloaded me. It was all done through the moving company. Yeah, Darren, I don't know. I gotta submit the claim for them, and then we'll see what the company says. That's how this is gonna work. Dallas Alice says if they openly admitted fault, I imagine they'll compensate. No, they did. The two people did, and then they again. I think they told the company that. So, you know, I have that on my side. They were very apologetic. They repeatedly apologized to me. Also, it was good that the guy who showed up that morning was the manager. He was like a regional manager. So I'll certainly keep you posted on that. But I haven't tried. I gotta open the rest of my stuff and just make sure there's nothing else damaged. Actually, I should mention, I think there was we had somebody move. The landlord had somebody take away the rug because it was so big. Can't just leave it out for the trash. I should see how much that costs, and I should report that too. Freaking lunatic! This is not Agenda Free TV. It's not a news channel. J&P, I have to have somebody look at the treadmill because the treadmill has to be assembled. So the treadmill will be looked over when the person, I have to pay somebody to come put this treadmill together next week. Hopefully next week. That'll be a specialist because it's in three pieces. Yeah, new stuff, message me on Lookner on Twitter, but don't message me in the chat here. Yeah, Tracy, I'm going to send them a picture of the box of cords that had water in it. I will. Oh, Kingston is here. We also have here Geothy trends and tips. Somebody could probably make an argument. Somebody could probably make an argument that a reason to use a good company for something is one of the big reasons is if something goes wrong. That might be one of the biggest differences between using a good company and not a good company for moving, is if something goes wrong, what happens? They have good customer service too at Bellhop. Like you call and you get somebody on the phone, and like it seems like someone who's a full-time employee of the company and like knows what's going on. Just check my battery. Carbon Form says sometimes the cheapest price has other costs. It's interesting also just being in a suburb after being in the city. You know, there's less traffic here. I'll tell you that. All right, so all that there's all that stuff I got to catch you up on next week with the move. And yeah, I haven't been on. Oh, let me just say a quick thanks to Sarah and AJ and Linda Belk for moderating. Rusty G and Lamar also stopped by. Too quiet? No, Linda. It's a good. Linda says, "Will the suburb be too quiet for you?" The thing is, Linda, it's pretty close to the city. Uh, you know, like when I went the last couple nights to see my college friends, that was in Cambridge. Cambridge has a lot of stuff late night open too, and that's 15-minute drive. So it's pretty close to the. It's if I need to go somewhere, it's close. It's not like way out in the middle of nowhere. Also, my family's all pretty close to me too, so it's not quiet in that sense. So I don't think so. I know what you're saying, but I don't think so. Because it's so there's a lot of stuff close. Imaji Hagil is here. Ice Master Live is here. It might even, who knows, maybe my hours will adjust to earlier hours. Because, you know, people, it's not like the suburb kind of like, you know, people go to bed earlier. Everything kind of gets quiet. So I wouldn't mind if that was the case. I wouldn't mind if my hours adjusted a little bit. Sarah would be happy with that. She says all it takes is one news stream. Oh, I know. So yeah, we haven't been on Agenda Free TV this week just because it's a combination of me being so busy. There hasn't been like some kind of, you know, insane, huge, crazy news event this week, which is fortunate in a way. But again, it's been so busy. Reggie says I'm 20 minutes from the grocery store. I have some grocery stores pretty close to me too. You know, it's not like it's not like I'm in a house like on a hill, half hour away from anything. Another difference I noticed is if I want to go run an errand here, right? If I needed to drive somewhere in Orlando, or like my previous place, my previous building in Atlanta, I would have to go to the parking garage. So you have to get in the elevator, wait for the elevator, go to the parking garage. Then you got to like drive out of the parking garage, and you're several levels up. So it takes you like 10 minutes to get out of the building by the time you do all that. Whereas if you're just living like in an apartment somewhere with a car right outside, you just walk out of the door and you get in your car and you go. So for little errands that you need your car for, it actually shortens that time. I needed to pick up some food tonight. Just got in the car. It was like 7 minutes away and came back. But there's no going in and going out and going in the elevator and walking to your car and driving down and blah, blah, blah. Jude was here. Jude was here. I know one Jude, but I don't know if that was the Jude. No, Linda, there's no covered car port or garage here. When I last lived in Boston from 07 to 09, it was the same thing. I was parking it outside. So hopefully it'll be okay. There's a driveway. I don't have to park on the street. A Google user is here. Jude is UK Jude. That wasn't the one I'm thinking of, but thank you, UK Jude, for watching. Sean says winters will be fun. Maybe we should send you a shovel. Yeah, no, I know that's gonna happen. You know, it'll be fine as long as if it's gonna snow, I'll just get some extra food and go from there. It'll be fine. I mean, at least I won't have to commute. Hopefully, there's no like power outage or something. Sean, Sean had said he might send me a grill. So Sean, in the house, in the backyard, there's 2 grills right now. I think one of them is just like defunct and not working. I think the other one, I haven't even met my neighbors yet. The people who are for 3 months living in the other part of the house, the other unit. But I think the other grill might be theirs. But we don't know. Basically, the plan is wait until they leave. Once they leave, then anything on the property that's not mine, I know can go out. So that's the general plan, is to wait until like 3 months from now, and then they're leaving. And at that point, if there's a grill there, I assume it will be garbage and it'll get thrown away. If there's no grill, well, then who knows? So. Rita says, I'll vicariously enjoy the snow through you. She says she's never seen snow, except for flurries. Yeah, I mean, if it snows, we can do a live stream. Sean says, see if you inherit a grill. I don't know, Sean. I don't think anything that anyone would leave there, it's going to be worth using. Who knows? I have a feeling that anything left there is going to get removed. I wouldn't keep it unless somebody who really knew their stuff said, no, this is fine. M. Darnell is there. Gary Hammonds is there. But yeah, there's like a basement in the place where I can store some stuff too, which is actually really good. But there's some junk in the basement, and it's not clear. It's not clear if that's just junk, some of it, or if it belongs to the other people who live in the other unit. So again, no need to figure it out now. Wait a few months. Then if there's junk there after a few months, it's just gonna go out. But that'll be helpful. Stealth mode is here. Dallas Alice says she got a Traeger. Is that a kind of grill? I know nothing about grills. Joni Walsh is here. Then now that I live like in this house place, you have to take out the trash. But you have to put out the barrels once a week. That's a whole thing. It's not hard, but you got to remember what day to put out the barrels. Do I want a propane or coal grill? Sean, we'll have to talk about this in 3 months because I don't even know anything about the options. I got to talk. Also, I would have to talk to Sean. I'd have to talk to the landlord too. That's certainly so. It's not really my choice. I can't just put whatever I want out there. That's gonna be. You and I will talk about that if you're still up for it in a few months. Jay Taunton Matt MA is here. Anne Marie says, I forgot to put out the trash this morning. Linda says, you'll learn the drill. I have all of this packing material. I hate using the packing material, but I kind of had to. So when the UPS store guy packed like my computers and my monitors, he used bubble wrap, and he did a good job. But now I have all this bubble wrap, and it might not even fit into the trash bin. Like you can't. You're not allowed to just throw. If you leave, if each house gets like a certain or each unit gets like a bin. If you have more trash in the bin, you can't put it out. They're not going to take it. And if you do, and they will charge you if you want to have a second bin. So I don't know how much of the plastic bubble wrap is going to fit into the bin. Yes, Rosina says they do have a place in the town you can take some stuff if I have to. Then I have a bunch of cardboard boxes too. Billy McBride, this chat is not the Agenda Free TV customer service chat. I think you have this channel confused with another channel. We're not talking about that right now. Terry says, find the Nextdoor app and post free movie supplies. I forgot you can post someplace with boxes. That is true. Maybe if I have extra big boxes, I'll post about it. Hey, Linda Gordon is here. Linda Gordon says, my neighbors used to let me use their garbage. Space in their garbage containers. It'll get all the day-to-day stuff will get figured out. I just gotta get just moved in and get the studio set up. Hang on, doing a quick news check here. I will say I was proud of myself today. I was like a professional mover for 5 minutes today. I actually I needed to move a dresser, and I figured out I have like this little dolly thing, which I always end up using. I feel like, oh, should I keep this thing? And I end up finding uses for it. But I figured out I could put the dresser, I could turn the dresser over and put it on the dolly. And so I actually wheeled the dresser from one room to another. I was very happy about that. Marcel says, good for you moving the dolly. I love mine. Yeah, I think I'll have to show you again. I've shown it on the air before, but it's this thing that it folds up and then you unfold it and it has 4 wheels and it has like a handle, and it can carry really heavy stuff. Actually, I'll get the. I bet I can find it right now. This thing has come in very handy for me. I don't know if the price went up. When I bought it, it was like a really good deal. I bought it like 3 or 4 years ago, and it just. I thought, like, am I going to keep this thing? And it does get used a lot. What's it called? Some kind of cart or something? Maybe it's called something cart. Yes, Magna Cart. A play on the phrase Magna Carta. Magna Cart, flat form, 300-pound capacity, 4-wheel folding platform truck. Now, when I ordered it, it cost me, it was $68 plus tax, so $74 total. Now, do they even sell it? No, it is not for sale on Amazon. It's listed. It has 5-star ratings, 3,800 ratings, 5 stars. I will post the link, but unfortunately, it looks like it's not for sale on Amazon. I wonder if they make it anymore. But this thing is very useful, or something like it. I'm going to post the link. Sometimes I use it to, like, for groceries and stuff, or if I have to move my computer. Here, I just posted the link to the dolly. But it's this fold-up dolly. It's very useful. As an Amazon associate, everyone qualifying purchases. But again, it doesn't look like it's for sale. Oh, J&P is moving apparently. Oh, Marzel says the 165-pound one is available on Amazon. I have the 300-pound one. Again, it's weird. I didn't think I'd use it as much as I have. It's heavy duty though. Beth says you need moving sliders. They are the best for moving furniture from room to room. I haven't heard of that. Moving sliders. Moving sliders. Oh, like you put them under the furniture? That's interesting. Furniture sliders. I'm looking up furniture sliders. It's like a pad. Move furniture on any hard floors. Put the pads under the furniture. That's interesting. Felt sliders. Modernell says they go under the feet of the furniture. I didn't even know about that. That's very interesting. I'll actually show you an example of these things. I didn't know about these things. There's mixed reviews. There's a popular one on Amazon. It has some mixed reviews. But as an example of what we're talking about, I'll post it. Sean says, I use them to protect my floors. Cooking with the Cajun is here. Beth says she has several pieces of furniture on sliders. Nosy Rosie is here. Lynn Halifax is here. Lynn, I may end up using the second, when the other people move out, I may end up using the second unit just as an office, or like for all my work stuff. I'm not sure yet. Joseph Perez is here. Kelly Cola says, love those sliders. We use them a lot. So the idea is you can push, is that the idea? You can push something across the floor? I'm watching the video on that link I just sent you. The Amazon link, X Protector. So you get these felt things. You put the felt things under the legs, I see, and then you can push the furniture. But you have to get the felt, right, I see what you're saying. Those seem like they'd be useful. The floor in the new apartment is pretty scratched up. It's like an old floor, so, but Tammy Lance says we use them. Stealth Mode says friends use them and swear by them on wood and vinyl floors. Now, at this point, I don't think I'm going to have much reason to use them in my new place because the furniture kind of is where it is. It's good. It's a good suggestion. I did not know about furniture sliders. Michelle says they had infomercials late at night in the 90s. Been using them forever. But that's the main idea of them, right? Is that it helps you move furniture for whatever reason. M. Journal says felt on wood floors. For cleaning and such. It's like Stealth Mode says, like maybe you want to clean. Maybe you want to clean under something. And you can put the sliders under there and then slide it. That's interesting. No, Pan, I'm at the moment I'm at my mom's place. I'll go back to the new place tomorrow and continue unpacking. Jonathan Sosa is here. Cherry Cola said, my dad gave them to me. They're great. Sean says, get a Roomba to clean the floor under things. Well, maybe you'd want to dust behind the dresser or something, and you want to move the dresser. So it'd be good to have the sliders. I might try it. I might try them at some point. If somebody remembers, please remind me in a couple weeks. Maybe we'll review the furniture sliders on a Lookner stream in a couple weeks, once I'm settled in. Somebody please remind me. Oh, I have my list of things. I have a little list of things I can if I can find it here. I'll add it to my list. Rita says, I got the sliders because of my shoulder. They're great. I feel stupid for not knowing these things existed before. Shane M is here. I never knew they existed. The one I posted from Amazon was $13 for some of them. Are you scratching the floor when you're moving the couch? Is it hard to move the dresser? Is it possible to remove the furniture easily and safely? There you go. That's the idea. Slides on any type of hard flooring. But what do you use, like, I'm looking at some sliders on Amazon, and it looks like they're meant to go under the legs. Like, my dresser doesn't have legs. The dresser just has like a flat bottom that goes the length of the dresser. Can you use the sliders and just put it under the four corners? Is that the idea? You put them under each corner. Just corners. Gary says just the corners. M. Durnell says there's a lifter tool to place these pads with ease. Sean says you can buy sticky felt packs with felts that come in all kinds of sizes for like 13 bucks. You can stick them under the legs corners and just leave them there. That's interesting. The problem with that, though, is what if you don't want your furniture sliding around? Woodmiller Chris is here. This is good, though. I didn't know about this. Yeah, Tony, I will check the article as soon as I have a chance. As soon as I get time, I will definitely check it. It's on my to-do list. Tony had an article written about it. I just haven't been able to check it out myself. People are saying there's like a lifter tool that you can use for furniture. I never knew about this either. Oh, furniture. It says, I'm seeing like furniture wheels and lifter. It's like a crowbar kind of thing on Amazon. I'm not familiar with this. Anyways, I'll have to look into that at some other time. What else was I going to mention? Oh, I had an interesting, I don't think I told you guys. I had an interesting experience with the guy who delivered my car. So, I shipped my car from Orlando to Boston. And there was the guy picked it up in Orlando, and then he called me and said it was going to be in Boston. A couple times he like changed. One time he called me and like forgot when it was supposed to be delivered. Another time he called me and like said it was going to be here at a certain time. Then it was there like 2 hours later. But anyways, he got the car. He got the car there fine. But then this really weird thing happened. So he shows up with the car. Now the way it works with the car, and the shipping company is very clear about this. They say, look, when you drop off that car, you should take a ton of pictures of it and you should walk around the car with the guy driving it. And you got to make note of everything that's wrong with that car. And if there's like a damage or not, you got to have this documented. And then when you get the car, you want to be very careful. You want to look around the car and you want to take, you want to just make sure nothing's wrong with it, because the company says this. They say, once you sign this thing at reception that says, I received the car and it's fine, well, then you're kind of screwed if you find something later, because they'll just say, well, no, you did that yourself. So again, it's the company I was using to move it. They were just like encouraging you to really be careful about expecting the car beforehand and expecting it when it got to you, and don't sign off on it until you've inspected it thoroughly. So I got the car, and I get the car. The guy drops off the car and takes it off the truck, and I start looking at it. Right? Just I say I'm gonna take a couple minutes and look at it. I'm gonna drive it. Gonna drive it up the street a little bit and back just to make sure it works. And like I start looking at it, and like after looking at it for like a minute, the guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, can you just sign this? I'm in a rush." And I'm like, "No, I can't sign it. I need to look at the car." And then I keep looking at the car. And then like 2 minutes later, he comes up again to me. He's like mad at me. He's like, "I gotta go. Can you sign this?" And I don't think the car, nothing was wrong with the car that I could see. I don't know why the guy was in such a rush, but it's like, I've been waiting for this car for several days. Give me, it just didn't make any sense that you'd be in such a rush. That you wouldn't have factored time into the person to look over the car. And I started yelling at the guy. I got so upset with him. I was like, "Dude, this is my responsibility to look at the car. I will take as much time as necessary to look at this car. So stop." He had like some weird situation going on. There was something weird going on with him. It was very strange. It was very, very weird. No, and I don't think, here's the thing, I really don't think he was doing it to rip at me off, because it looks like he took good care of the car. I didn't see anything wrong with the car. It's driven fine. It looked like it was just on the truck the whole time. It hadn't been driven. The mileage was the same. But I don't think he was doing it because he was trying to scam me. I just think he really wanted to leave. But it's like, dude, it's ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. Dennis says you look tired, unshaven, and disheveled. How do I look disheveled? What about me look? Can someone please tell me what about me looks disheveled? I'm wearing. Okay, let's see. I have a Columbia fleece and a t-shirt. So how am I disheveled? I really want to know, Dennis. How am I disheveled? Please tell me. I'm disheveled because I'm wearing a t-shirt in a. When do I not wear this? This is what I wear on the streams. You look disheveled. My hair is just has it look. This is how it looks on the streams. Have you watched the channel before? Disheveled. Anyways, the guy was acting really weird. Like, I literally had to yell at the guy to make him stop. M. Darnell says he's just impatient. Rita says needed lunch or pee break. That's not my problem. Maybe there was something he had to do right away, but like, I'm sorry. You can't expect somebody when they pick up their car to just sign something. Yeah, it was a really bad look that Sweet Bella, that he was trying to rush me. It was a really bad look. Callie Voltaire says maybe he was late for his next job. But the thing is, it's not like I was taking a half an hour. He said it once after 1 minute and once after like 3 minutes. What does he expect? So it was really weird. The other thing is when he picked up the car, he took a bunch of time, because they want to make sure that they're not, they want to have a record of any damage to the car. So he wasn't rushing me then. We took all these pictures of the car before when he picked it up. Walked around the car, did a walk around. Then he drops it off to me, and within a minute, he's yelling at me to sign this thing while I'm looking over the car. Also, I still gave him what I think was a good tip. I didn't really adjust my tip. I certainly would have had a reason to adjust my tip down, but I basically did not. Yeah, same guy who picked it up. Oh, thank you, Kenneth Colton. Thanks, Kenneth. Kenneth is watching with Joel, his son. He says, thanks to all the mods. Hope things get settled in Boston. Thank you, Kenneth. It's very kind of you. Hey, Peppa Chicken is here. I feel like I'm going to end up getting a set of those furniture things. Because if I ever have to slide my furniture, it's better doing it with those things. and not scratching any floors or anything. Joni Walsh is here. If someone has a good brand of those furniture sliders that they like, message me on Twitter. I'll check it. Rita says they're so worth it. Cheap and easy, and you'll use them more than you think. The Ralph is here. Mark Potoshnik wore his AFTV zip hoodie today. Very nice in a rainstorm. Mananko Hey A is here. If Chris Lund was here, this would be another one of these things where we're like, wow, we didn't know this existed. All right, again, we might do a stream about furniture sliders. Furniture slider review. There's one on Amazon called Super Sliders. Oval, reusable. Oh, those are for carpet, I guess. There's one called X Protector. Rita got the COZ ones. All right, anyways. Oh, something else happened. Oh, I just remembered this. One other thing got damaged. Oh, I got to put this on my list. I got to put it on my list. One other thing got damaged in the move. And they told me why it happened. So I have a mattress, and then I have it's not a box spring, but it's a flat, it's a platform for the mattress to be on, like a flat wooden platform. And it has this backing on it. You know, box springs have a backing on them. And this thing has a backing too. And it's just like this kind of thin backing. I believe it's supposed to like keep bugs out. And they like packed my stuff wrong. The movers on the receiving end told me that the people on the packing end packed it wrong. And like two of the table legs went through the backing. So there's now two holes in the bottom of the fabric is torn in two places in the bottom of my platform. So I need to report that too. I don't even know how you'd fix something like that. Because I do think it's supposed to like keep stuff out of your, like bugs out of your box spring or platform. Oh, thank you, Aravic Sonder. Thank you. I forgot about that. They had told me about that, and I took a picture of it. People are saying tape, but I don't know if that's going to work. Anyways, but I have a receipt for the platform, so I'm gonna report that to them too. Yeah, I will report it to them. Flex tape. Yeah, the best thing to do would be like to replace the fabric, but that's all. That's quite a job there. I can't replace the fabric on a mattress platform. That's not something I'm going to be able to do. Anyways, so thanks for thanks for discussing with me because I had forgotten about that. I believe I do have a picture of it. But the movers actually told me. They said the packers messed it up, and they didn't secure the table. Oh, I had some table legs that were messed up too. Did I take a picture of that one? Oh, I can take a picture of it. I'll have to take a picture at the actual. I'll have to go tomorrow and take. When I'm at the apartment tomorrow, I'll have to take a picture of the bed of the underneath the bed. That I need to do because you need to send in a picture of it. So I'll add that to my to-do list. Sweet Bella's here. That's annoying. I'm gonna look up. Hold on. Fabric backing on mattress platform. They do sell. I'm seeing on Amazon a replacement dust cover for the bottom of a box spring or a foundation, but you have to still stick it on yourself. Is that what it's called? The dust cover? Box spring dust cover. Box spring covers. I'm looking at one website called Insider's Guide to Furniture. Jeff Frank, Furniture Insider. What is the purpose of the black fabric on the bottom of a box spring? Jeff Frank, Furniture Insider, on the website Insider's Guide to Furniture says, the black dust cover keeps you from seeing the unfinished materials that your foundation is built from. It also keeps out some of the dust, insects, pets, etc. that would otherwise find their way inside. So I got to get that fixed now. Marzell said you may have to take it to a furniture place to get repairs or an upholstery place. That's not going to happen. It's a big thing. I have nowhere to take it. No method to take it. Lamar Watkins says, I used some flex tape in my basement. The smell lingered for months. I have never used it. Stack seems to be against box springs. I don't have a box spring. I have a mattress platform. Rita says box springs are on the way out. I think the purpose of my, so I have a memory foam mattress, and I believe the purpose of the foundation, not the purpose of the platform is to make sure it's on a flat surface. So I have a Tempur-Pedic flat foundation. That's what it's called. Is that what it's called? I don't have this exact same thing, but I think it's basically what I have. It says, what they say about it on their website is that engineered to support your mattress with a perfectly solid flat surface at a height that's right for you. So that's why, that's my thing that I have is that. Now has 2 holes in the fabric on the bottom. Denise Horton says, have that also. What do they run? I think the one I had originally was like a couple $100 or something like that. I think a few $100. I'm not sure. Something like that. Years ago, I lived in a, Reggie said I paid about $200 for my platform. Years ago, I had a box spring under a mattress, and I was living in Santa Monica, and my neighbor had these cats, and they would like coming into my place. And I love the cats, so I thought that was fine. They can come in and hang out. And then what I didn't realize is they were coming in, and they had gradually over time, they dug holes in the fabric under my mattress, under my box spring, and they were hiding inside the fabric of the box spring. So they wrecked the box spring fabric. Rita says my cats do that in my guest bedroom. The problem is that again it can lead to like bugs getting in your box spring. No, Susie wants me to like scam the movers, ask for full replacement price for upholsterer to fix the platform and then fix it with tape. You want me to lie to the movers? I'm not going to do that. Geez, Susie. Yeah, Rita says it's like insurance fraud. I think it's a crime. I'd like to have a cat one day or a dog, but can't happen right now. See, Michelle Sparks thinks they'll probably replace it. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see what they say. I'm glad I remembered that. I'd forgotten about that. Anyways, I'm putting it on my list for tomorrow. Take a picture of the holes in the box in the platform. Stack says, "Do not get a cat if you like your couch." My brother's supposed to help me move my TV tomorrow, so I'm gonna have him, I think, help me with the bed as well. All right, we'll go a few more minutes here. Again, just to update you, if you weren't here before, uh, I've been busy moving this week. I've managed to get some stuff unpacked. The place has internet now. I have the furniture pretty much arranged where I want it to for the most part, except for a couple things. And I've been making some progress with the unpacking, and I'm hoping to get it all done. I'm hoping to get the studio set up and everything kind of unpacked by early next week. At which point I can move into the new place for good. I'm currently at my mom's, sleeping at my mom's house. So that's the timeline. And I've been quite busy this week because I've been doing some family stuff also because I haven't been back here since November. And I had like a mini college reunion thing the last 2 nights that I've been very busy with too. So it's been very, very, very busy. Hey, Billy Joe Drage is here. And I've had some nights without much sleep. So I think after this stream, I'm gonna pretty quickly go to bed. That's my thought. Haven't even had time to really work out. I want to go for a run. Hey, Neeby came by. Hello, Neeby. Open up the blinds. No, I'm not opening the blinds. So again, hopefully in a few days we'll have stream stream from the new place. Steve Chapman says, good luck on the new place. Hey, thanks, Steve Chapman. Yeah, my mom, this is the house that I grew up in. Yeah. Hervik is going to eat some tacos. Very nice. No, I'm not. I don't have, once I have my treadmill set up, when I have my treadmill set up, which will hopefully happen next week, and in 3 months when the people move out of the rest of the house, the other unit, then I can do my running late. I can't run late now. Yeah, Steve, the Chinese food in Boston is great. K-Jack is here. And as I mentioned, I will be getting a new post office box, and as soon as I have that set up, hopefully next week sometime, I will give you the address. Got to get that done. And I don't know if Callie Voltaire is still watching, but I have to give those. I'm going to see if my niece wants the extra water bottles that got sent to me. Polly the Primate is here. Deborah Barron is here. Guys, I think we're getting close to that time. It's 12:17. It's 12:17. I think we're getting close. Gonna try to go to bed soon. I have a lot of sleep to catch up on and a lot of moving stuff to do. See, Michelle Sparks says we can decorate. Maybe. We'll see. It's possible that after 3 months, when I have a little more room in there, I might set up a special area for streaming on this channel. That's a question. That's a question to be pursued later. Is do I set up a separate area to stream on this channel at the new place? But that's a question for the future. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The plant is there. The plant made it okay, yes. I'm also going to shave sometime in the next few days. Excuse me. All right. Guys, this has been our moving update for Friday night. It is Friday night, right? Oh, Neeby has a housewarming gift. Cool. Well, again, I'll get the PO box soon. Hey, I want to thank you all for joining me for this Friday night stream. Oh, hey, Polly is here. Polly is here. Hello, Polly. Good to see you. Hey, thanks, Sean TV, for saying congrats on your new home. Yeah, so maybe we'll do a stream when I'm finally there live. When I'm finally there full time, we can do a stream called Moved In. Maybe we'll call the stream Moved In. Oh my gosh. Hey, big thanks to you and thanks to our mods. Let's thank our mods. They're so awesome. AJ, Sarah, Linda Belk, Lamar Watkins. I know Rusty G was there earlier. Give it up for the mods. They're awesome. I think Geneva Beach might be behind in the stream. Hey, South Jersey Larry was here. So thank you all for joining. More updates coming soon. Updates on the move. Updates on the damage claim for the stuff damaged in the move. We got updates for you coming up. Wert Uch Endlich said, hope you feel great in your new home and city. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Rita. That's so kind of you. Thanks for the Mr. Perfect sticker, Rita. Thank you. Good crowd tonight. Darren Markley, Peppy the Frog, Neeby, thanks for watching. Krista Borden, Carbon Forms, Teresa Fowler, Reggie, Isaiah's Granny, Zipper, Callie Voltaire, Deborah Barron, Alibaba, Do Your Duty, RN, Paula Faust, the Ralph, Freaking Lunatic, Marzell, South Jersey Larry, Dennis, Alibaba, C. Michelle Sparks, Weewick, Polly says TG. What is TG an abbreviation for? Thank goodness? So it is? I don't even know, Polly. Denise Horton. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's been quite a week. I'm hoping I don't get sick. I have a feeling I'm going to get sick. I think I'm going to get a cold. Because normally I only get sick when I'm really when I'm like kind of tired, exhausted, and doing too much. And I have a feeling that I'm going to get like a cold soon because I've just been so busy running around. So I apologize in advance. Oh, thanks, K-Jack, for your kind words. Rob Van Roy as well. Yeah. Sean says changing climates to a colder, especially to a colder climate, probably does not help either. I agree with you. Boston, more than a feeling. Thanks for watching. Oh, Kimberly Barr, thanks for watching. Sorry, I really gotta catch up on my sleep. Oh. Oh. We're going to do it. Sleep catch up on the way. Rita says, I always get a cold after flying. I used to get sick after flying. Sure, no joke. No joke. I got sick a bunch of times after flying, and then I was told to bring hand sanitizer on the flight. And since I've done that, I don't think I've gotten sick after flying. So I bring hand sanitizer on my flights with me, and I will sanitize my hands. You know, for example, before I eat something on the plane, I sanitize my hands. I pour the hand sanitizer on. So try hand sanitizer on the flights. Can get little bottles of it. But honestly, I have not gotten sick since then from a flight. Teresa Fowler was watching. Laura Palmieri. No, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink caffeine. The Ralph Littlebird. Oh my God. Gary Hammond, thanks for watching. I'm hitting my wall, guys. Cynthia Cruz says, or wipes too, to wipe down the armrest and table. Alexis XOXO is here. Do your duty, and thanks for watching. Hey, remember Lookner channel on Twitter? I posted before this stream. If you were following Lookner channel on Twitter, you had a heads up 2 hours ago, or you had a heads up 2 hours before the stream I was coming on the air, because I posted about it. Kelly Song was here. NyQuil? No, I don't like taking NyQuil because even if I first of all, I don't need to take anything tonight because I'm gonna fall right asleep. But even if I'm sick, I don't like taking NyQuil because I get like hungover from it. So I prefer to not do it. Oh, Tony Del Monte. Thank you, Tony, for watching. Tony says he knows Matt Brickman in Boston, in the Boston stations. Tony, I'll have to check out the article. We'll talk about it on a future stream. All right, guys. Again, hey, thank you for watching. Thanks everybody who donated. That's super kind of you. Thank you. Thanks to all the moderators. Thank you, mods. Thanks to everybody who's in the chat. Thanks to the lurkers. BZ says, I'm yawning now. Yeah, this is what's happening. I'm really tired. I think it's time. All right, guys. Hey, thanks again for joining. Sorry for the lack of updates this week. We will be on more again very, very soon. Soon we will go back to more of the regular streaming schedule. It's just been it's been quite a busy week so far. But I appreciate you coming by for the update. Oh, Cherry Cola, thanks for watching. See Michelle Sparks, thanks for watching. Dennis, thank you for watching. All right, guys. Do your DDRN. Gary Hammond, thanks for watching. All right, I'm wrapping this up. I hope you have a good weekend. There will certainly be more updates about Ukraine stuff and other news stuff as well. I'll be getting back on Agenda Free TV and doing more news streams too. So that's certainly coming up as well. All right, guys. That is it. Thanks again. Thanks, mods. Linda says, where's our Canadian RN? I don't know where she is. It's a good question. Seize the day. I hope we see her soon. Cynthia Cruz, thanks for watching. Sean TV, thanks for watching. All right, hey guys, that is it. I'm wrapping it up. I gotta get some sleep. We're gonna do this again soon. All right. Okay, guys, that's it. Oh, thank you, M. Durnell, for watching. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, mods, and we'll see you very, very soon.